Wow, what a day. This has been about an 8-hour journey today, messing around with this EcoFlow Wave 2, and these are the conclusions that I have come up with. In the humidity and heat of Florida, I believe, it's just my belief, welcome and open to discussion on this, that because of the high humidity in this area, the EcoFlow spends a good deal of its energy just getting the water out. It doesn't really have the energy to get the water and to get the air cool. Now, if we went to a climate that, say, was 90 degrees and was much lower humidity, let's say 30, 40%, then yeah, maybe it can do a good job cooling because it's spending less of its energy pulling the water out of the air. It's just my theory. But down here in Florida, where the humidity is 60, 70%, my 5-gallon bucket, 2.5 gallons filled up in no time. Like it was just pulling water out like crazy. I only really found a 5-degree difference from the outside air of the tent to the inside air of the tent. So that's just not enough. On a 90-degree day, that's only bringing the tent air down to 85. 93-degree day, it's only bringing the inside temp down to 87, so on and so forth. So even if it's 80 degrees, you're talking that's probably going to bring it down to 75 degrees inside. In theory, we'll find out when that day comes, if it ever comes. But I had it hooked up wrong. I admit, I had 2 tubes going into that tent. But truthfully, even hooked up wrong, it was still only a 5-degree difference. Went back and hooked it up with 1 tube, 5 degrees. Had it in my trailer on an earlier test. 5 degrees. It can't overcome the humidity factor in my opinion. And if you get one of these things, make sure you do the firmware update. Make sure you go into settings and set the thing to drain if you're using the drain hose. Those are some things I learned on this journey. And my hunch again is this thing's going to be great in a less humid climate for sure. Working indoors to cool an already air-conditioned space to make it even colder probably will work really well too, because you're talking lower humidity and already cooler air going in. So I'm not sure if this thing is for me. I just don't think it's going to do the job I need it to do. So it's back to the drawing board for me. On a side note, we did a test with your typical like R2D2 standalone portable indoor air conditioner. Same kind of basic rating, 5,000 to 6,000 BTU. We put that in the tent. We exhausted the hot air out. It also struggled to cool the tent. As a matter of fact, it was about identical. So there was no gain in performance using one of those types of air conditioners. It's just hot down here, and there's not a whole lot of ways to get around that unless you've got a really high-powered air conditioner unit to overcome all of that moisture and heat. So thanks for watching, everybody. Appreciate it. Sorry it was such a wackadoodle journey, but there it is. Have a good day.